Yeah, hello people. Quick one. In this space we talk about children. It's something that makes us happy, and we look for the best practices, the best ways, best modules, best curriculums. Observe some of the things that we think. We remind ourselves of those things we need to do to impact positively and significantly on our children, the children in our space. We are shepherds. And so I think, and it is not just thinking, it's truth that the quality of the shepherd impacts on the sheep. You know, as a guardian, as a parent, as a caregiver, as somebody who is molding children, rearing children, it is important that you are a reflection of a proper being. You are a reflection of positivity. I'll give you a simple example. There is a state of mind that is qualitative for you to use in raising children. Sometimes you find that people raise children with the highest form of frustration, with the highest form of trauma. Some people who have children in their spaces need to heal. They need to be well. They need to be stable. They need to be okay. They need to be whole. They need to accept that there are some fundamental problems. They need to go through a search to just be all right. Do you know that some of the times, let us be very realistic, some of the times you are extreme, some of the times you are brutal, some of the times you are extremely tough, hard, harsh, verbose, abusive. It is not because that is what you want to offer. It is not because that is what you want to inflict. It is not because that is what you want to do. What's happening to you is the fact that you are not in the proper state. And so that is an outburst. And this impact goes directly on the children. I'll give you a little example. There are some times when the economy is hitting you so hard, and you're not just intentional. In fact, in some cases, you may even deprive the children from eating. And there's no parent that wants to do that. Sometimes when you're having a problem with your spouse, when you're having a problem with your significant other, when you're having a problem with your partner, and because you cannot vent on your partner, your spouse, or your significant other, the person who suffers the brunt of your frustration, the children. And sometimes you grew from an environment where there are some unpleasant memories. Sometimes there's the trauma. Sometimes you learn some habits that are not the right. And that is the same trauma. Those are the same habits. That is the same pattern you carry, and your children mop up from you. It takes a certain decorum to admit that I need help myself. You must first start from yourself. As a parent, as a guardian, as a caregiver, you need to heal, you need to be well, you need to be stable, you need to acknowledge that, look, what I'm going through is not making me a good caregiver. It's not making me a qualitative parent. It's not, look, these are things that we need to address. Sometimes we are so pushed and we are so frustrated. And because children are small little human beings, we just dump this frustration on them. And that is not very healthy. That is not good at all. To raise happy children, you need to be a happy person. And children need all the love, all the affection, and all of the attention. Some of these children are exposed to things in their environment they should never be exposed to. Some are verbal. Children are very good with mirroring. A lot of them mirror some of the things they see. We need to begin to look at these things, break these patterns, break these circles. And once we come into the place of raising children, parenting children, we should endeavor to be the healed version of ourselves, to be the inspirational versions of ourselves, to be the loving version, to be the best versions of ourselves. I wish you all of the best, and I do hope that you make the most of the blessing that you have as being parents, caregivers, or guardians.